for like the actual link, because for some reason, come on, yes, I need the HTTP stuff. There. I'm going to recreate one of the new Kingdom Hearts 3 VFX right now at Unreal 4, at Unreal Alexander, at Unreal Engine. Hell, that's Square Enix, if that fits. Maybe I'll get a DMCA. Okay, let me also post it on Discord. Recreating one of the new Kingdom Hearts 3 VFX. And Santosh says hi. Hi Santosh, how are you? Goedemiddag Louis. I keep my desktop audio off for now because I'm listening to Kingdom Hearts music and I don't want my stream to be deleted like my birthday one, which I'm currently disputing. Hey Cell, boop, boop. Why you speak French? Santos is also Dutch. Yeah. Let's just keep it in English for now, because then everybody understands. At least most people seem to understand. Okay, let me turn off the music for a second. And here's the effect I'm going to recreate. Okay, seen it enough? It shouldn't be too hard. I need to make one or two spheres. I think they actually modeled the lightning around the spheres in this case. Maybe I'll do that, I'm not sure yet. I luckily already have like a lightning texture that I can use for this. I'm almost thinking that they used mine, but I highly doubt that. And this is a simple dot sphere texture that's just emitting. There's some small fadey effect here that I can recreate as well. This shouldn't take too long. At least I hope it won't take too long. I might end up having to rely a little bit on Celeste for some blueprint stuff, but Game Dev Kala says, hey Luos, have a great and creative Sunday. Thank you, you too, man. So yeah, there are currently 7 people. I think it might be wise if I actually get Premiere going, so I can actually look at this in slow motion. New project, okay, yada yada yada, yada 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 da. Let's see, I need this one here. Where's my desktop? There. There we go. Now I can actually just watch this very slow motion, which is quite handy. So that ring is really cool, but very simple. Though I did notice that the ring, there's a small bluish light coming. As you can see, now it's here, and it's rotating. Then we have the star thing here. Alex says, are you making that particle system? Yes, I'm going to do that. It's not like I'm blueprints 10 hours a day already, Luos. Sorry, Cell, I might not ask you then. Okay, then we have the star thing here, though it might actually be from an enemy, I'm not sure. So I might ignore that. They all spawn at the same time. The lighting's already going down. Luckily I have a few textures for that I can reuse and reiterate. It has the floor, it has the sphere fadey thingy that I can easily create. And then it just starts rotating all. A live stream today. Sadly I cannot guarantee a live stream a day, but okay, and then it fades out and it starts over again. So let's start with the ring. It should be fairly easy. I can probably do that with just math, though I'm wondering how they are doing then that small blue line, but we can figure that out later. I could also do it in a very simple effect in Photoshop where that line is already present, but we'll see. So let's just start with that for now. I'm using my regular toolbox, which is in 4.11 still. Still. I want 4.15, but okay. Let's disable show engine content. And let's start with materials. I'm gonna make a new folder. I'm gonna call it Kingdom Heart, which is quite obvious. And I'm gonna change the color to something nice, dark and bluish. Maybe in the purple area. Okay, there. Easy for me to find it later. All right. M Kingdom Heart ring 01, and I have a gradient. Basically, the Lua radial gradient is exactly the same as the normal radial gradient. I'm still not sure why I did it, why I made it, but I actually want to see if there's actually a difference, because I actually have no idea. Apparently I added a radius and a hardness. I don't know. Okay. It should be available in here though. Oh yeah. The radius and the hardness, I just gave them separate output. I expect that at least. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's all there is to it, I guess. Okay, let's see if we can easily do something like that. Let's start with emissive color. There. Though the edge here is really strong, really present, so I think the hardness should probably be 1. If you have any questions about the effect, then be sure to ask. Okay, now I need a second radial gradient, which has the smooth effect. Oh yeah, there was a button for this, I think P, right? Oh, I didn't enable that in this version of the engine. Editor preferences, keyboard shortcuts, and then preview. And then material editor, start previewing node. Let's make that a P. And now whenever I press the P, I'm instantly previewing, which will save me some time. Okay, well I need to invert this, so let's add a 1 minus. If you hold down the O, left mouse click, get a 1 minus. There. Sir says, hey Luos, how was the EA conference? I slept like an angel. As in, I didn't watch it. I'm gonna watch the thing tonight, but the EA conference was totally not something I could care about. So let's combine the one radial with the other one, and as you can see, there's now a little bit of a fade out. I'm probably gonna use a scaler for it so that I can change it. For now I'm gonna just use a test thing. The time sign is actually the same as the debug time sign. The only thing I have is a time add, so I can tweak some things if I needed to. So use that one if you want. It's not the same effect, and feel free to not answer if you want. How would you go about making a steam smoker straight into a container, then expand to one direction? You like to ask the hard questions, Alex. I will probably keep the steam restrained in the container texture that's probably is almost cylindrical inside that container, and then fade it out from the bottom to the top once the top lid is open, and then use the emitters to make the smoke twirl away. That's probably how I would do it. Plug it into the radius, and as you can see, we have this effect, and that is kind of the same feel as what happens in the first few seconds. Where's my Premiere? There. Let me get this a little bit bigger. As you can see, it already starts with a little bit open, and then slowly fades out to a very tight ring. Okay, where can I watch some of your work in games? I don't have that much videos about it. The only thing I could publicly show was the Red Rogers, and at the end of this year I probably show Protoball, maybe something from another game I cannot mention, and probably a few more games I'm not allowed to mention at the moment. This shouldn't be too hard. Normally I use the particle color, but for now let's just keep it a yellow color so we are a little bit in sync with whatever's going on in the video. Also, let's change this to translucent. There and there. I know there's more to it than just this. Let's see. I think they are also using a depth fade thingy, so that I keep opening this one there, so that the color changes a little bit depending on the camera angle. At least that's what my take is on it, looking at the way this looks. So that's how I'm going to interpret it. I don't think it's just two circles and a color gradient. I highly doubt that. Where's my other thing? Liquidator. I've got the name for it. I think that's something to do with eye or near camera fade. There's the thing. So for now I'm going to test that with this and make this one orange. Wait, that needs to be a lerp. I do think there's a gradient going on, but there's more to it than just that. Okay, for now let's say distance is 512 or so. Used to be a lot more. I actually do think that they are using something like this, inverted of course, but that's easily done. There's something like this going on, I think. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. We'll see. Okay, besides that, there's this very bright ring that also ends up here. And while this is just a regular fade thing, that ring here is definitely an additional effect. Right? Maybe not even an additional effect, but an additional layer. So I think normally Kingdom Hearts would make a quarter texture for that kind of stuff. I'm considering to do the same thing actually, but again, I could do it with math, but will it give me the result I want? Actually, let me just try something real quick. No, not open, new. for A because why not? There we go. Invert it. I don't need the sphere yet. Where's the gradient thing? No, the other one. Okay, how would I go to do this? I'm just gonna try something real quick. Yeah, there. Let's add a white there. Let's add a black there. Can I move them with my mouse button? Not really. And don't press enter, Luos. Might be something like this, and then just a regular black one here. We'll see. Let's try it. Seriously, is that? I think it was reversed. That could work. Ctrl C, Ctrl C. I think this is the way they are gonna do it as well, but again, I'm just trying a few things. I could add a very thin additional thing there. Let me see if I can get it going. Okay, let's see if that works. Yeah, okay, that's a bit odd, but also it looks like my screen's warped from here. Hey Bartosz, not much is up, just spheres. How are you? I'm wondering if I should actually use those as separate textures. So then this thing still needs a bit of a tweak. I think this is actually like about 4% there. Did you party at your birthday besides here? A little bit. I ate some food at a neighbor, and the day after my girlfriend took me out to an Italian restaurant. You did got a hangover. Now, whenever we meet, man, we're gonna drink. I don't drink that often, you know, but if we meet, let's freaking drink like kings. Okay, anything else I need in sphere-wise? Let me double check the video. Well, there's this thing, the small purple edge thing. I wonder what I could do with that. I might be able to iterate on it, but I wonder how they did it. It could have been just a simple mask texture or whatever. I'll think about that one. Okay, in the meantime, no. Come on, Photoshop, behave. There. And there. So this is all we need. So did I, but it was birthday and I got a fidget spinner as a gift. You know, secretly I think everybody likes them. Everybody just likes to bitch on them. Hmm. Hello, Zenova Kazama. Okay, I'm gonna try and pronounce that in one go. Zenova Nakazama? I think I was close enough. Okay, first I'm gonna save this one. I could spend a little bit more time and merge the textures together, but I don't feel like doing that at the moment. So let's see, on work, and my Photoshop keeps crashing whenever I'm making a folder. So I'm gonna go and make a folder in the Explorer first. Works, and new folder there called Kingdom Hearts FX. There, and that should be here as well. Yes. Let's grab a PNG, call it thin ring. Actually, texture underscore, of course, and to be sure that I can find it easily, Kingdom Hearts underscore thin ring. 01, save. Okay. Now we also have this thing. Just gonna duplicate it first. And there. Save as PNG. Alright. Why is this thing certainly in 16-bit? I never use 16-bit and now it keeps opening stuff at 16-bit. Okay, save as PNG. Okay, the other one is suddenly gone. Texture, Kingdom Hearts, thick ring, one. Now just to be sure, I'm gonna reopen this one and change it back to 8-bit and save it again. There. Bartos says, people are dumb, fidgets are awesome. Xenovaka Zama asks, what kind of game are you making? I'm not making a game at the moment. I'm trying to recreate one of the Kingdom Heart effects. Let me grab it here. I want to recreate this. And I've been talking too much while I'm trying to recreate that ring. So let me continue actually working on that ring. Textures, new folder, Kingdom Hearts, King Hearts. There. Change the color and import the textures. I'm not sure what's going on, but the thick ring is way more. This is very odd. As you can see, the thin ring is only 50 kilobytes and the thick ring is 3 megabytes. I'm wondering why actually. Let's merge them just to be sure. File, save as, they are 8-bit. It doesn't matter though, because Unreal Engine obviously compresses the thing, but just having that more wide shouldn't give that big a file size difference. It does, okay. Wish you could add that effect to my game, but my game is a mess. Well, you'll have to start somewhere. You should have seen some of my stuff. Okay, let's bulk edit. Asset actions, edit via property matrix. That saves a little of time. I don't need sRGB for both. I don't need mip maps. The texture group is effects. Both need to be mirrored. There. sRGB is off. Filter is fine. And the alpha compression setting, because I only need one channel. There. That will save some things. Save all. Let's see if we can get that sophistication going. Now if I add as you can, if you remember from just now, I set both to mirrored. What happens then if I, let's preview it. There, this is this. Now if I increase the UV tiling by 2, you get the ring again, because it mirrored the quarter texture twice. And now I have a ring again for only the quarter of the cost. I'm probably gonna keep this one, but let's see. In theory, I can just replace this function now with that texture. Let's kill the preview. And we have the same effect again. Now I'm going to do the same with this thing. And just add it. Apparently something went wrong here. Both should be mirrored. There. Okay, for some reason the second thing did not grab all the settings, so I'm gonna do those again. I don't need maps, mirror, yada yada. That should be fine. Okay. There's a bug if you suddenly change something to alpha that the color isn't correct in material editor, but that should be easily fixed if you paste it again. There. I'm gonna add that ring. To this. And you should be alpha. There. Please load. And as you can see, that small additional line that you can see in here is now present. Though there's still the matter of this blue effect here. And I'm going to see if I have a regular texture for that I can reuse. Or that I really need to make something unique. Textures. Do I have a filter there? I have a lot of textures. So I'm just going to see if I can find something specific. This one I can definitely use later. Let's see. More rings. I need just something that's very tiny in one corner, but that might actually work, but scroll. That might, I don't need half of that. I might need to make something real quick. It's just fairly easy to do. No, I was hoping to find a texture that would help me with that, but okay. Let's do something funny. Only 32 by 32 texture. And I only need about this, I think. But let's, for funsies, pick about the top few pixels. And make them white. There. This is going to be a very interesting mouse texture. And with interesting, I actually mean totally not. Well, Zeno, you could ask me anything about UI and HUD, but I have no idea. Now Blue Tiger says, oh hey, I found some background noise while animating. Thanks for that. You're welcome. Yay for being background noise. So yeah, let's save this as well. T Kingdom Hearts Simple Mask 01. And let's import it into this folder. I'm recreating one of the new Kingdom Hearts trailer effects. Again, I need to set some things. It's going to be effect, not filtered, though it won't matter that much. Again, no mid maps because it's already very small. alpha, and in this case wrap is fine, I think. I could use mirror, but this should work already. So, content browser, why are you doing that? Let me drag and drop this in. And I think I could just add that as a mask somewhere here. Let's do something like this. I'll need that channel. One goes into there. I will change this a bit later, but for now, let's do it like this, just to keep things coherent. Let's make a nice blue texture here. Another color there. Plug it in. And now I should have a very small blue. I should have had a very small blue thing, but I forgot that it should only be attached to this thing. Okay. Can you show the effects you're making? Oh yeah, sure. There, and I'm taking too long with the ring because I'm trying to figure out how they are doing it, and I should not waste all y'all's time with that too much, but there. You should be added to this, and you can probably be multiplied by that, I think. This will be the good lazy way, but let's see. Oh yeah, that's enough. It's a bit wide, but now let's set up some particle color things. Okay, right mouse click, come on. Depth, fade. I'm jealous. This seems like a particle editor I can actually understand, but why are you using this particle editor? This is just a material editor. This isn't even the particle editor yet. So the new Niagara is not available yet. I wish it was, but it isn't. It's fine, don't worry. I won't hold it against you. I will. So let's change some colors a little bit. Why is everything loading so annoyingly slow at the moment? Also, I'm guessing that they're using 4.16 color-wise, and I wish I had access to that now for emissive reasons. You did get, yeah, I did get the Niagara working somewhat, but it's basically an old version. It's not representative of all the new stuff. Okay, I'm not really happy with this being so blue, so I'm probably gonna go all the way to there. And yeah, there's this weird edge fadey thingy here that I should actually take care of, but let's see. Just a little smaller. There, I guess. Let's see if that works. I mean, I should actually just do it quickly and get a very basic version going, but there. And you should not be a multiply thing, I guess, but okay. How was it? It's node-based, right? Yeah, it is node-based. It's very, very buggy at the moment. It's very crashy and whatever. Yeah, and I cannot help you with blueprint stuff, Zenuvaka, because I have absolutely no blueprint experience besides whatever Cell or Shadow River or Yankashar tell me to do. Now I could rotate this effect in Cascade, but since it's very simple, I want to, for real quick, try to do it here, the rotator. Because it's only to rotate this. But I don't think it's really doing anything. Oh, well, it's moving slowly. Let's clamp it. Yeah, now let's make it faster. 0.66 or so. Okay, well, minus 1.5 because it's taking too long. Thank you for the follow, Zeonova Kazama. One day I'll pronounce that a bit faster, but actually the one rotating in the example is in the minus, so inverted compared to mine. So let's do that. Yeah, okay. Let me go back to that moment in time. Tick, 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 tick. It fades out real big. You see the blue line there moving. Mine isn't that sophisticated, but it's fine. Okay, I think the ring is done besides a parameter that controls that ring. So I can focus on this star thing in a second. Let me clean it up just a little bit so I have a better understanding what's going on. And the latest follower is a few things I cannot pronounce. It says here, latest follower, thank you. And I don't want to offend you by saying thank you in the wrong language. So, okay, let's clean everything up. There, this there. Did you see the new Kingdom Hearts video? Yes, that's why I'm making this. Because this video is this scene is part of that video. I saw the lightning effect and a few of the other effects, of course, as well. And I'm like, I want to make that. I want to see how they did it. I want to understand it a bit better. Okay, let's move this down to there. Need to change the timestamp later on. And I am gonna actually add the particle color to it. So I can actually change the brightness a little bit more in Cascade. Now, normally I would not add the brightness in the material editor anymore, but in this case it's sort of fine. Okay, anything else that I need to do? I don't think there's any reflection going on in the ring. I want to double check for sure. No, there's no reflection going on. Okay. Now I could just add a lerp and a particle relative time, so that over time it actually does this, but I want a bit more control, so I'm going to use the dynamic. And this is going to be called ring fade. You can give it any name you want, but I think the word ring fade will definitely be accurate enough for now. there. Okay, well that's that thing. And let's for funsies also already set it up in the particle editor. Particle systems, new folder, king hearts. Change the color to purple. Save everything. New particle system. KAR. Kingdom Hearts. Lightning cost. Now obviously this is the floor. I don't know the exact height for the ring yet. I would normally attach it to the character, but yeah. Okay, I need a static mesh, a plane. So let's change the type data to a mesh data. And I do think I can just find the generic plane, but generic what? Regular plane. I think that's the one. It's very big at the moment. That should work. Let's change the initial size a bit to 1. It's not as, I think it's in Kingdom Hearts, it's about maybe even 30 size. We can always change that later. We only need to spawn 1 there. I'm not gonna play around with the initial velocity yet, though. Let me actually apply the material. Override material, content browser, and plug it in here. What is the function in the alpha blurb? Oh, where's the material? Luos near camera fade. It's basically just a pixel depth with a sphere mask. So if you copy and paste this with print screen, then you can recreate it. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to press print screen. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Alright. Where's my ring? There. Okay, material. Should work. Why are you not visible? Ah, wait. Default should be 0. There. Save. Okay, and that should be visible here as well, but it's not showing. Why are you not showing? Oh wait, there's no dynamic here, of course. Parameter, dynamic. Always refresh your module. And if I change the value to 0 here, it should actually be visible. Seriously, material, what are you doing? Lifetime is, should also be correct, though maybe too short for now. Glare over live, that might be a thing. Alpha over live should be fine. There should be a ring being emitted right now. No, really, there should be a ring emitted. What the hell? View, what am I missing? Did I change something? Time and speed, I did not change that. Wireframe. Okay, for now let's change the location to about 20 high. There we go. That was the problem. Okay, let's guesstimate how long that ring takes. Okay, it kind of starts big actually at 11. That's really quick. Only 11 milliseconds? Yeah. Okay, that's freaking fast for something that's was taking me quite long. This is almost all there is. That's insane. Okay, let's get to the dynamic. And at the end it should be 1. Okay, the odd thing is also change it to two-sided, and additionally, apparently my mesh is flipped, so let's change the rotation of that. Come on, save. It's insane that it's this fast. It almost doesn't feel like that, but apparently it does. Size by life. Spend all. And let's say that it stays big for about 1 to 5 seconds in. And not seconds, lifetime, percent. And ends at like this. Maybe about 0.5. See, I spent this much time for something that's only for a millisecond in view. That's VFX, people. Spending so much time for something that's only in view for this long. Now, from bottom you can see it's somewhat the same. I think it should be a bit bigger still, so let's increase its size. And the frame rate might be a bit off. Let me actually give it there. I'm not really a fan of the color at the moment, but we can change that still. Color scale. I want it to be a little bit more orange-y. So let's change that one to slightly more red. And there. And you to slightly more orange. There. It feels so annoyingly fast at the moment, and I have no idea what my frame rate is. I maybe don't even want to know actually, but I almost want to slow it down so that it's actually more visible. It just doesn't feel the same instantly in that moment. Okay, let's just keep it for now because else I'm gonna get frustrated for micromanaging this stuff. Okay, now something a bit more simple, luckily. There's these stars that he emits there. And those should be fairly simple because like I already found the texture for that. So let's first make a new material for it. Material Kingdom Heart Starcore. I have no idea. There, get content browser. Search for textures. There. Should be one for fairly high. I think that could be used, but there was another one as well. And that should be in here, I guess. That one just doesn't feel about right. Need to do the rings, the noises. It doesn't have any proper ones. Made by others. Also not masks. Generic flip books. Funny that I have a folder called useless, but there's still some really good stuff in there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this star thing. It's not perfect, but it will get the job done for now. Let me double check in here. It's the same one. Yeah, of course it's the same one. Maybe we can combine it with this. Okay. Okay. Now, looking at the video, it's slightly off blue. Now, actually, I'm probably gonna do that in the cascade itself. So I'm just gonna get a particle color there. Gonna just plug it into the emissive color. I'm gonna set this to translucent, unlit, two-sided. I don't think I need two-sided, but let's just enable it for now. I don't need tangent space. I don't need where's fully rough. Responsive anti-aliasing is nice. And where's my fully rough? There's an option still here. Okay. Oh, it's already disabled. Cool. Oh well. And basically all I need to do is plug this into opacity and we're done. I want to see if I can maybe combine it with this thing a little bit for some additional variation. Real quick. Let's add a rotator. No, I need this to be clamped and I need you to be wrap. Gonna add the two of them together. I can already see that there's some weird distortion going on in this, so I doubt that's gonna work properly. Yeah, the texture is messed up. What happens if I multiply it? That could actually work, and then in addition I'm gonna add, wait, there's a multiply add, which, well, basically is just a multiply and an add. You're gonna be the base, you are gonna be added, and your result is gonna be a little bit of this, and well, it's very small. It kind of feels sophisticated in my humble opinion. Just that additional, yeah, oomph. It makes it come a bit more alive in my humble opinion. I'm gonna go for that. And I need to multiply this with that, and I'm also gonna add a depth fade because depth fades are win. There. I think that's somewhat all we kind of need for this effect. So let me get that starting. You should be in local space. You should be killed on complete. You as well. And in here I'm gonna use the Fleer flipping for both independents. So there's a bit of variation going on. There, initial size I'll change in a bit. Let's see. Not required, I need velocity. Or maybe away from center, I'm not sure yet. Location is gonna be a cylinder without negative or positive Z. And surface only velocity. I'm not sure if I like it, but we'll see. Could just use my flare function if you want variation each time the effect plays. Intent. Well, I just need a little bit. And I don't have your package installed in here, I think, in this toolkit yet. Also, hey, happy. No, I don't have your content installed in this thing. I think I stole a little bit, but I still need to move it into this package. Okay, initial size, let's change that to about 10, 50, 10, and 8 100s. Okay, wait. 100, 5. Not that the last one matters, but okay, size by speed. Though the Kingdom Hearts one does have a bit more the thin lines. I might look for that in a second. There we go. Nah. But yeah, by the way, cool particle packs. The Epic Games Launcher. Let me show you something really cool that Rewind just mentioned. So marketplace. First off, before I show that stuff, on sale, there's a few cool things, and there we go. as you can see, my Luos particle day thing is 33% off. My Luos is for elements is 33% off. My Luos for more elements is 43% off. And my Luos mother case is also 33% off. So keep that in mind. Back in home, there should be very cool FX and UI functions that Rewind Gravity made. And if you like stylized effects, UI stuff, HUD stuff, all kinds of amazing things, then definitely check it out. Check out the launcher, go to the preview, and look at this content. It's really cool. I rated 5 stars, I think. Not yet rated. I still don't have access to it, I think. Through Stephanie. Because I'm definitely gonna rate it 5 stars. Not because I like the guy, because I like the content. Okay, start board. And you are the ring. Yeah, the marketplace team tends to be a bit slow-ish in that regard, so don't worry about that. By now we all know that it's a bit on the slow side, and that's totally fine, but yeah. Okay, let's change this to a type data GPU particle. And for some reason they always instantly change size, which is really annoying. I have no idea why it's doing that. Let's change the bound option and then change it myself to there. Initial size, let's double it to 20 and 500 or so. Size by speed 20, 30, 100. Why are not doing anything at the moment? What the hell? Oh, GPU particle. What are you doing? Why are you not growing? The hell? This by hell should work. What the? Why are you behaving like a weirdo, GPU particle? I should below the threshold, right? No. Okay, well, if it works, I guess. First off, lifetime 0.2, 0.3. Still too long, probably. 0.5, 0.1. One, 0.05. Okay, I'm gonna lower the scale from that thing a bit, so it's not too flashy. Sometimes GPU parts do not want to behave. Also, it's so freaking hot here. It's insane. Okay. And let's add a size by life. Oh no, not by seed. Though that wouldn't matter that much. Let's change those. Let's see. And at the end, you should all fade out to 0. There. Can both handle the same required node. Theory, yeah. One emitter loop. 0.5 here should be fine. Random flip UVs doesn't matter in this case. That's all okay. So it's a bit quiet in the stream. Am I missing something, or is Rewind's message still the last? Still rather bright. Let's go back to this material real quick and remove the multiply I have here so I can control it through cascade. And then we have the annoying start part done, which is taking me way longer than I expected, but I'm taking it slow, I'm taking it easy. Okay, let's multiply this by about there. I know it's very bright and very flashy, but I wonder, are there VFX artists that have epilepsy? A bit of a weird question, but who knows? I mean, yeah, I'm doing VFX artist and you press enter, spacebar a few times like this, and that will be so freaking annoying. Marion Life asks, so you are fully dedicated to Unreal or just a hobby? I'm fully dedicated to Unreal. It's my livelihood, it's my passion, it's my hobby, it's my work. So, yeah. I sacrificed a lot of things for it. Newborn children, nah, just kidding. But yeah. Yeah, it's definitely my life. Most of my friends use Unreal, even. I've met amazing people through Unreal. I'm gonna up this one a bit for a bit more bright effect from distance. There. And I want the dynamic to be a bit smaller, I think. I want to see it in slow motion for a second. Okay. Not that slow motion, yeah. And the size by life should be about 0.4, I think, before it's 0.5 maybe. Change the dynamic a bit as well. Maybe I'd start at 0.5. No, that's not gonna happen ever. I do think the size by life needs to tweak quite a bit. And let's make it curve auto. And same for the dynamic. Just a little bit of twins. Whoop. Okay. I do think they need to be a bit bigger. So let's double the size of this. 20, 40, 20, 200 to 20. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get from me in one day. I still can't believe it's that fast, but it definitely is. Mine is a bit brighter. Then again, it's also in the black area, so that might be change thing as well. So just in case, I'm gonna lower the brightness quite a bit. And same goes for these. There. And let's look at the alpha core. That kind of looks more like I expect it to be. I want to do one other thing. I want to actually multiply this one by 2, which is just going to be very micro addition, but it makes that effect a bit more brighter when it's closer to the camera. Okay. Here, kitty, kitty. No, cat is totally not out. Warm. Okay, now with that out of the way, the better and more cool stuff starts. I really think that that heart is part of the enemy and not that thing. Yeah, okay, it fades out for a second, then these orbs come in. I want to do one more thing, I think, besides the center effect. I mean, it's okay-ish, but I feel like it... Yeah, I can do better, real quick. Type there the GPU particles, generic or basic dot, both are fine. There we go. I'm going to change the color over live from that and scale color from live over from that one. Yes. This should be velocity. I'm also going to use the cylinder. And I'm actually going to do minus 10, I think. Okay, 20. Velocity should be dead by now. Initial size should be about 155 and 212.5. There. And then the velocity, no, size by speed. There we go. That's way. I guess I had a brain fart because this looks way better already. Now we can start out with a burst of about 20, maybe 30. Like that, and then make sure that this spawns quite a few as well. So let's do a minimum of 5 rate and 10, and let's do about 30 and 40 here. There. Now obviously I need to set the duration and that kind of stuff, but that's quite easy. I just need to make sure that the lifetime is correct. So 0.05 to 0.1. Let's do it a little bit longer, 0.15 there. You need about to have that. Let me slow it down a bit there. Okay, it needs to quit quite sooner than that, so sphere is sphere editing. Yeah, that looks better. Call this sprites. No, actually not sprites. GPU dots. There. Okay. Normal speed. Boom. Yeah, way better. Do like the flash effect. That's fine. Could be a bit smaller though. Initial size. Let's go to 100 for this and about 60 for that and there. Okay, that's out of the way. Now we can do the more cool stuff. And this is totally useless at the moment because you will never really see it unless you slow it down until it's basically ultra slow motion. Anything else? I got 9 new emails. Let's see. Some people are so weird. Okay. That's back to Premiere. Let's get one of those spheres going. Now the core of the sphere is quite easy. It's just a very bright sprite. And the other thing that looks it's definitely a sphere, but I'm wondering if that's just a sphere with a texture on it. It doesn't really look like it. Looking at this, it's also not a beam particle. I really think they modeled a few of those lightning textures like these around a sphere. And I feel that I should do that as well. It definitely doesn't look like it's a regular texture around that sphere. They went with something really 3D-ish. At least that's my take on it. I might be totally wrong, but I also wonder if that thingy here is from this, or if that's just from still the enemy being defeated. There's also one over there, by the way, so I wonder. I think this actually has to do, yeah. The moment this ring is on the brightest, it actually already causes this star to appear at the enemy. Hit them, and this is just for visuals. If it hits an enemy, it might actually work, but I think that's just for additional visuals. The damage is just radial based. Okay, let's model the sphere. Luckily I have textures like this laying around, so I guess it's going to 3ds Max now. Make sure everything's saved. I'm gonna make sure that this is also saved. Save, totally empty file. 2017 Kingdom Heart Lightning. And there. Now back to this. I'm assuming that, let's say that Sora is just 1.80 m, That's like anything else that plays in Unreal Engine. Then the sphere should be about 1 meter 20, I think. Oh, we can go for 1 meter though, that's also fine. But there, 64 segments, because who gives, oh, not 264, please, because who cares? That should be fine. I want them nice and tidy. Oh, I also need to import one of my textures. Where's my folder thing? Let's see if I can find it. It might actually be in one of these particle packs. Magic Pack 2, Lightning Page probably. Let's see. Why are you all the way here? There we go. As you can see, my lighting is slightly different than theirs. I could make it one stream and that kind of stuff, but for now this should be fine. So let's definitely go with this texture, else I need to bake a new one out. What's this one? Same thing, but just a little bit of additional glow. So let's pick that one then and paste it here. Standard diffuse general bitmap. Okay, work, Magic Pack 2, lightning bakes. There you go. Give me a few seconds. Jeebus, worm. Okay. I wonder how they modeled the spheres around it. If it's just a few planes, or I wish I could see the wireframe of this. Yeah, come. Ball, lightning thing. Actually, I wonder. I think they are doing a few half spheres around it or so, with the texture just bending about it and just replacing it over and over again. Yeah, let's try that. At least to start out with. Let's get a cylinder with about the same width. And there, radius of 5.2. Height 20 should be fine. Light segments 2. Let's make it nice and smooth. Doesn't matter that much, but let's get the alignment tools, center that pivot, and move to 0, 0, 0. Self-selection shouldn't always be open. Not sure why it always does that. Very annoying. Grab these two. Get this going just a little bit. Come on. Yes. Okay. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but we'll see. Let's apply this material to it. Obviously this won't work like this, so we need to unwrap. Now, I still don't totally understand how the UV sprite sheets work on meshes in Unreal. Either I need to show it on one of the lightning strikes, or show all of them. So I'm just going to do for one, and maybe I have to unwrap later on, but that's fine. Rotate there. And let's just pick one of those lightning strikes. There. So yay for viewport messing up textures. Let's see, where can I change that again? Configure viewports. Display performance. Boom, high quality. Your tab's not working properly. Autodesk, I wouldn't suspect anything else, but okay. I should change the shader location, but okay, it's fine. There we go. That's much better. Also, my frame rate suddenly dropped extremely. It should not be that bad just for that anti-aliasing, but my GPU is still not used to 4K textures, so 4K monitor, so let's lower that a little bit then. Better, there's still a bit of a delay, but actually the delay is almost painfully high. Okay then, apply. Yeah. I need a new GPU. But this is one of those lightning strikes things that are going to be around the sphere. Obviously they have a different texture that's more wrapped around it and is more like an actual lightning instead of a bolt, but I don't feel like making one of those. Hey Yoeri, how are you? I still find it funny that you carry my name. I am gonna duplicate this for now and see what I can do with bends and twists. Hey David Sanchez, how are you? No, my name is Yoeri, so, and you should know that. Don't make me spank you. That's not gonna work. Besides, the CX is a bit okay. That's a bit useless. But let's see. I think if I have a few of these going on and rotating around this sphere, you can do some quite cool effect. In addition with this one, yeah, that will work. I do want to unwrap it a little bit different, but I think with these three different effects, one of them is actually the same, I think, as the other one. Let's delete it. If I emit these a few times around the sphere, we'll definitely have a decent lighting effect that will go and match the one from the Kingdom Hearts video. Though I'm really sure that the Kingdom Hearts one really has a bit more of like a lightning arc, like all the fingers and the, but I don't have texture like that laying around, and I don't want to spend an hour or so making those. So I'm going to unwrap each of these a bit different, but there's not that much room for change due to it being a flipbook. Let's see here. To make it a bit longer, I can give it a different location, but that's about all I can do. I'm just going to pick a random one here and make it a bit longer. That's all I'm limited to do at the moment, sadly, but these the two lightning blasts are a bit different, and there's now a small hole here which changes it as well. Now additionally I could do something else as well. Let me try. Perspective, and let's change rotation for now. I think by now you should know my name, so... Or do you just want to annoy me? It's J Yoeri instead of the Y Yoeri. Okay, my plan is actually to rotate like this, about 90 degrees. Okay. And then kill off this part here, all the way to that part, and delete. Now it has a bit more of the lightning thing, and since it's going to be translucent, this should not matter that much. I can obviously move it a little bit towards this, give it a bit more of a random shape. Doesn't need to be that bad. And that might give just a little bit of additional oomph. So let's move that one to there. And that won't work. There. Let's add one more. Like this. Attach them all to this one. Attach. Actually, before I do that, I want to make sure that they are unwrapped slightly different. I mean, even if it's just a little bit, that might go a long way with variation. I'm not sure actually. I should have tested that, but I do think that it will give some additional random things. My expectations are that it will. Let's hope it does. Okay. The hell? Not what I wanted. Where's that button? There. Let's move you to here or so. There. Alright. Gonna call this static mesh Kingdom Hearts lightning orb. Actually not lightning orb, or orb lightning. Lightning 01. And I'm gonna call the other one, once I merge all the things, lightning orb 02. Now if I have a few of these and they will rotate, that will be quite nice, I think. But then there's also another thing that I noticed, and that's not everything is obviously really one smooth edge. So I think I'm gonna apply a little bit of a noise modifier to both. Not sure it's gonna work, but we'll see. Noise, nice noise. What? Okay, that's not enough. Let's go with 100 then. There, it's fine if it's going through that sphere because the sphere itself will be transparent. There's quite a lot of different scales, of course. I wish we could add this node in. Oh. I'm sure we had a noise node like this for meshes in UE4. Just a little bit of will go a long way. I think this will definitely work. Alright, I am thinking of removing it from this one, but yeah, I am. Okay, this one is fine, and for this one, I am gonna add a different noise. Right, there. It's not as heavy, just a little bit for variation. There. It should be fine. Okay, now for the orb itself, let's go back to here. I don't think there's any Fresnel really going on for the sphere. It might actually look cool, but don't want to do useless things. I think that only the bottom part is a mesh, actual mesh. Though there's also the glow from that sphere. Yeah, well, let's just do it for the heck of it. Let's also use the sphere itself. Call it instead of orb lightning orb. Yeah, original, I know. It doesn't need much. It doesn't need a UV map really, though I do need something for the bottom here. So let's see. I'm actually going to copy this and paste it in another channel. There, collapse it and get another UV map. And get a planar view from the top. Come on, there, huh? There, planar view from the top. Front view. Select the top here. Break it. Make it very tiny because I don't really need it. There. And now I only need a texture that's a bit in the center at the bottom here. And that will be a fake version of whatever is glowing here. And as you can see, there's also some sparkles going on. I'm actually wondering if this is all a different emitter or all inside one same cascade. I don't think they would do that. I mean, looking at the environments of Kingdom Hearts, the draw cost should be low enough to allow for this all being one emitter. It would also make more sense in that case, I think. So I'm going to go for each of these things separate, being a separate emitter. But I might need some blueprint help with that. There. And my girlfriend just got home. Hey darling.
Hey V. Ik moet me even omkleden en zo.
Okay. And that is my lovely girlfriend. What else do I need before I move back to Engine 4? I can make a... I just noticed that there's a straight line down as well. I totally did not notice that at first. That's a simple mesh that I can make later, and I also need a mesh for that lightning. So let's do that now. Looking at the length, if Sora is 180, I think this is about 3 meters high, maybe 4 even. Let's go with 4, because who cares? Unless somebody really wants to like, oh my god, Luos, you suck, it should have been 3, not 4, and no. What the fudge? I made a plane, people. I made a plane, and that was enough reason for 3ds Max to crash. A plane, yes. Thank you, Autodesk. Foo. Foo, 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 foo. Don't you love when it happens? Sometimes the crashes are like so slow. I think I just saved. Let me double check that first before I load the auto back. Oh wow, let's recover anyway. Just in case, Llama tools, copy. Well, it did save him properly, though it disabled my viewport configuration. Freaking tab, you should go to there. I wonder if Autodesk ever fixes this. Nope. Apply. Okay. Save again. Let's see if the plane crashes this everything right now. No, of course not. About 30 and I had 400 there. Don't really need the segments, so I'm gonna lower them. If I could leave it only there. Oh. 90, I wonder what the width is. It's about the whole sphere in width, maybe a little bit. Okay. Apply material to it. There, which I again need to unwrap. Like that. Now I need to be sure that the bottom part is actually the bottom part. No, okay. Windows 10, why? There. Okay, that's one. Let's do. Oh. Let's add a few more vertices anyway to play around with shapes a little bit. There. Let's grab a bend. Oh, we're not bending. What? Let's bend it back a bit. Like this. There. Let's grab another one. Slightly off center. Let's rotate it a bit. And just move about a few of the vertices and random directions. There. Okay. This will give a nice variation of lightning effects, I think. Maybe get another one more. I'm not sure how many lightning strikes are here generally. 1, 2, maybe 2, 3 max, but okay. Just not do that then, and just attach them all first. Give it a little bit of a twist in the right direction. There. And FFD box with quite a high number. Okay. Just for some additional variation. I think this will work. I hope it will work, it's more like it. And there's another thing that I noticed. When the lightning is spawned, it moves downwards, as you can see here. Which means that the pivot is at the top, pointing downwards. So, boom. Oh, let's make it a nice 180. Come on, yellow. I don't like the new max gizmo. Okay. There. This should be okay. And that will be that part. Let's save it in the correct location. Art and design, work, Kingdom Hearts effects. Okay. Select them all, export selected, and boom. Though I should have probably named the sphere probably because that got lost. Called lighting orb. There, and make sure that all the objects are reset before exporting. There. Okay, that looks better. Now back to Unreal Engine 4. Make a new folder in static meshes called King Hearts. I always do this. I cannot change the name because you have a captive access. But now you can. Import them all. If you want to know my settings, I'm going to go over them a little bit. Remove degenerates. The adjacency buffer, blah blah blah, isn't really needed. Okay. Import normal tangents, combine meshes, yada yada yada. Don't import materials, don't import textures. let's edit all of them. This is a bit annoying, but it's something that just has to be done. No shadows, no collision, and that cannot be ignored. For position might be needed in some cases, so I'm going to enable it for now. Normally I don't, but I want this to look a little bit better than normal, and it doesn't need any navigation data. Also, additionally, there should be something about collision somewhere. Where are you? Where is that as 4.16 only thing? I think it might be. Because normally there's also less collision stuff. Maybe I'm just... No, it's fine like this. Okay. Let's do the rest a bit faster. There. You can definitely hear that my girlfriend is wearing heels. Oh yeah, totally forgot. Useful precision UVs.
Ik ga er zo vandoor.
Okay. Then. Hey Ibby, give me a few seconds. I'm gonna say goodbye to my girlfriend, and y'all don't need to see that. You can look at my awesome keyboard.
Oh ja, 4:30. Ja.
Nou, kom hier even refreshen.
Mag het er lekker uitziet?
Ja, ja.
Oh ja, maar warm.
Ja, dat weet ik.
Lekker mond.
Ja. Vooral praten.
Ja. Nou, jij heeft de katten eten gegeven van vanavond?
Ja hoor. I'm back. Oké.
Doei.
Doei. Bedankt ze. Mwah.
Dankjewel. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Fluids. I'm so warm. I only have like half an hour left. I don't think I can finish it totally, but I'm gonna do my best. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, I just did the meshes. I need to make a material for it. I'm gonna close all these things and just press save on yes. Save all here and get a new material going. Okay. I haven't set up the lighting materials for meshes in a bit, so it might be a bit confusing for everybody, including myself. We'll see how I'll manage. Meshes log, no smoothing groups. That's also something that the new 3ds Max causes, because I always make sure that the smoothing groups are enabled. Alright, I need to static mesh first. There, let's grab this one. And let's grab the lightning texture, which should probably be somewhere in... I actually don't know. Flipbooks, probably. As you can see, there are a few other lighting textures I could use, but... where are you? Tentacles. Huh. There should be a lightning thing in here. Wait, texture top? No, not texture there. Lightning, there we go. There you are. Alright, there are a few cool lighting effects elsewhere, but this one should work. I don't need much else besides that. Though I don't need a texture sample actually, I need a sub UV. Texture sampler sub UV. There we go. that one's fine. I don't really need the parameter version, but okay. Lighting and map value, that's fine. I'm gonna wrap it. Yeah, it's a wrap. And I need a particle color. I need a depth fade. There, with a very small value. I'm gonna plug that into the opacity and multiply that into emissive color. And I forgot to multiply the particle color with this, and I hope it's gonna work. I can actually do an opacity mask as well. That might actually be more optimal. Let's see how the lightning looks when I do masked. I obviously need to disable the depth fade and stop previewing this stupid thing. Yeah, it might not look that good. Let's go back to translucent for now. Yeah, that's way better. Alright, and that's basically all I need for this texture. Now, it might be cool to do play a little bit with Fresnel, just for a little bit of additional brightness around edges and that kind of stuff. That might be cool. So I'm gonna just multiply the Fresnel by about 3 maybe, and multiply that with particle color, and gonna add that on top of this. Now the lighting is a little bit brighter on the edges. You won't really notice it, but it's just a small sophisticated thing. You need to be sure that it's two-sided, unlit. I don't need the tangent space normals. Responsive AA might work in this case, it might not. And I just disable all the optimization things. Okay. So that's for that. Let's also look at it through the eyes or whatever from another mesh. So there's also the lightning strike, of course, and that will look like this. Now I could have chosen to actually make each of those lightning strikes a crossed flip look, and I didn't. I hope it looks fine. If not, I need to go back to the drawing board and add a few more polygons to each. For now this is fine though, at least for testing purposes. And let's get that thing going. Oh no, wait, I need to do something with this lightning orb sphere first. So the lightning thing is done here. I could add a little bit of a flicker to it, maybe. The flicker is nothing more than just a few shine remaps combined. AB is asking what kind of particle I'm making. I'm trying to recreate the new Kingdom Hearts trailer lightning effect. There, that one. And let's... do we want to multiply with the opacity or just the brightness? Let me double check how they might do it in the video. Yeah, they kind of do it with emissive color. I'm gonna... I'm not sure. Let's try 0.5 and 2 with that. And multiply that with the emissive color. That way there's a bit more of a flicker going on, if I'm correct. There. Let's make the flicker speed a bit faster. How much faster can you go? A lot faster, but that's not what I want. Set 1.2 or so. Oh, actually 2 is the normal thing, and I wanted it faster. Let's do 2.4. Okay, let's do a minimum of 0.75. There. You should probably do it per vertex color, but that's micromanaging things that I can do later if I really have to feel that I need to do that kind of stuff. So, okay, that's the lightning part. I hope it's gonna work, but I also need a material for that sphere. Lightning or a 1. Get that mesh, so it's the same as that sphere, of course. And this should be fairly simple. Gonna get a particle color. There. I'm gonna add a Fresnel. For now, let's just grab a simple yellow color to display what's going on. Multiply these two. Plug it into emissive color. And there. It's gonna be translucent, probably. There, that should be fine. And there's also needs to be something at the bottom, and therefore I changed the UV channels. I need a nice texture, so I'm just gonna look for something that can be portrayed as that bottom effect in the sphere here. I could use a regular sphere gradient, but maybe we can find something that looks quite nice as well. Textures. Let's go with masks or whatever. Gradients, flipbooks, bar. Move it up a little bit because there's also useless. It might work better than useless. Santosh says, ik moet gaan, Luos. Good luck. Thank you, Santosh. Take care. Have a nice day. And have a nice dinner, because it's almost dinner time in the Netherlands. Okay, let's see. Is there anything that might work? It's all just starflag packed. It's small though. It might work. Let's see if it works. Anything else? Tests. Oh, that's way better. Way better things than this thing. That might work. That might work. That might work. That might work. So many things that suddenly might work. Let's grab this texture again. And I'm just going to go a bit over the top with this though. And let's grab this cloud texture. Which one looks... Let's go with the not too realistic one. I think this combination will give me what I need. I hope. It's not a clown. Mauro says, hi Luos. Hey Mauro. How are you? Move this down a little bit and do an add. This should be at the bottom. Let me double check the UV thing. Open UVs. Oh, I guess it didn't save that either. Awesome. Okay, need to go back to the drawing board for that real quick. You should have double checked that. I forgot. Sorry about that. Copy this. Go back to the other channel. Paste it. Collapse that. Add another UV channel on top of it. Do a sphere projection from the top. Make sure I'm in front view. Select the top part. It shouldn't be like this. What the hell? There. Oh, no, not collapse, Luos. What the hell? Oh, of course. Derp. I hate the back view thing. There. Move that part all the way to a very tiny spot down here because we don't need it. Collapse it. Export selected. Okay. Be sure to save everything. Mars is fine. Too much work, so I couldn't see your other streams. Well, I record them and put them on YouTube, so if you ever feel the need to look at me doing silly, then you can get that, of course. And I need to re-import that static mesh. And there. Now the bottom should have somewhat of a texture going on. Yes. I need a rotator. There. Which I'm going to multiply with this one, which I'm going to give a slightly different rotation speed. Let's say 0.66. And that result will be a bit like that. And I'm going to multiply or add. I'm probably going to add these two together. Actually, I'm going to multiply add just like before. The cloud is going to be the base. This effect is going to be additional to that. I need to clamp between 0 and 1 just to be sure. Plug it in. Stop previewing, and the bottom result will be this. It's a bit big at the moment. We can change that in a second. Also, it's not as bright as I want it to be. I'm gonna change the sizes a little bit. Now I can do it through a lot of math, but we have this mesh here still. Let's open the unwrap thing and see if this will do a thing. There, that should be enough. Let's select it again. Okay. There, that's a bit smaller. That's fine. What does the multiply add do? It literally just multiply and then adds. As you can see, first it multiplies both and then it adds the other one to it. Keep in mind that there's no clamp, so you might want to clamp it afterwards. Which I'm doing right here. There. And now I need to increase the brightness of this part as well. Now let's see if there's a good way to properly do that. I might just go with an add. Multiply this with a load. A slight load, but still. Let's say 5 or so for now. There. Okay, this is odd. That should not be here. boy, oh boy, oh boy. Though I can probably fix that with that one. Because I'm lazy. Obviously I would do this much better if I was working for a client and don't need this optimization stuff, but there, now it's gone, that's fine. Now they are definitely using the new 4.16 tone mapper and I don't have access to that, sadly. So I'm gonna try something different. I want to see what the Emma is now also on Twitch. Hey, hey. Let's get a lerp and get this from here. Okay. Put that into the multiply here for now. So it should actually just go to there. Plug in this one. Plug in a more orangey one. Stop previewing. Yeah, okay, that's not exactly what I expected to happen, but might be to do with the multiply being here. Let's see. Hey Redrick, what's up? Is Kingdom Hearts made by with Unreal? Yes, it is. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. I'm not gonna do all the strange things though. Okay, let's tweak this a bit. Why are you taking so long? I mean, you're on an SSD, but okay. Thanks for the follow, Redrick. There. Now, I wish I was using 4.16 because I know kind of got the hang of the new tone mapper, so this is a bit annoying. I might need to just go with the flow for now. There, I don't need a depth weight because this thing will never hit any floors. I need to multiply that part into the opacity. It can be unlit. I don't need two-sided in this case. Then change space normal maps. And then response for AA. What? I want to try something real quick. Lerp this radial gradient all the way over here between 1 and 5. Okay, and I'm gonna multiply those so that the bottom part is a bit more bright than the rest. It's not perfect, but for now it might work. I'll lower the Fresnel to 7 again. Okay, for now it's fine. I'm not really too happy with the color thingy because I know I can do better in 4.16, but well, what can you do? I guess I'm gonna use this for now. Let's set it up in Cascade real quick. Let's see. Need to tell a neighbor that I'm still streaming because I started with eat over there. Okay. Let's get a new particle system going. That should be, where are you? There. Now we have this thing here, which was the begin part. It should be a bit more yellowish compared to what I have, but let's see what I did in here. There. But it says, I didn't know you stream, man. I would have been here more often. Subscribe on YouTube, it shows you a notification when you turn on your PC. Oh, really? If you allow Google Chrome notifications. I always disable those though. I wouldn't blame it if you didn't. Though I do appreciate the subscriptions, of course. Okay, that's a bit better. But anyways, back to the other particle effect. New particle system, part, Kingdom Hearts, lightning orbs 1. Okay, that's the floor. I don't really need this particle system, but it's at least a starting point. Static meshes. So I'm gonna move this off screen for now and get the sphere going. Type data, mesh, sphere, override material. Initial size should be 1. There, and initial velocity should just die. Lifetime, I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm gonna do that a bit later. Initial size is fine. Color over life it should just be 1. I'm not sure I'm gonna change this, but for now, there. Let's get the material going. Ring, star core, lightning orb. There we go. It should only spawn once, so there we go. Also, why are you casting a shadow? I disabled casting a shadow in that mesh. If I'm correct. Yeah, cast shadow, but yet for some reason it's casting shadows. Awesome, very cool. Basic material for mesh particles is perfect. Okay, I think I put the lighting on about 400 meters high, so I'm gonna get an initial location. And place it about 420 high for now. There. I wish my chair wouldn't make this weird annoying noise. Let's get a color scale and increase this value about 5, maybe 7 and 7, or there, something like this. No, I'm not fine with it fading out yet, but we'll change that later. Let's call this the sphere. Now I hope the lighting material that I set up works. I might need to tweak that a bit, but does the mesh emitter override the mesh properties for the shadows? It shouldn't. Yeah, okay, I'm facing it. That might just be a limitation of Cascade itself, I'm not sure. But I'm not too worried about it for now. Okay, for now I'm just gonna duplicate this one. Grab another mesh, static meshes, where are you? There. And get the regular lightning going. This looks a bit odd now, of course, because I haven't selected the right material yet. Which I'm gonna do right about now. Funks will probably check it out now. There. Use local space, skill incomplete. Use local space, skill incomplete. What the hell is going on there? But okay. Particle sub UV. Where are you? Sub UV movie. Start wherever you want. And there's something wrong with that material. Where are you? I don't want you to have any maps. There. Haha. Might take a second to load, but okay. Acquired. And wait, how many was it again? 32 times 4. Linear plant. 32 times 4. Hello? Scale UVs. This should work, for frick's sake. Okay, 1 second. Oh. Just got a little present. Still for my birthday, I think. If this doesn't work, I want to try something else real quick. 3ds Max, where are you? I'm gonna grab you. And unwrap it again. Let's try this then. Export selection. Save all the things. Re-import that lighting texture. There we go. Okay, it needed to be enveloping the whole thing. Okay, as you can see, this should actually hit the floor, but it isn't because initial location is annoying. Let's try 400. Are you hitting the floor? Yeah. I'm double checking if you're double-sided. You are. Okay, that means that I need to up the sphere location a little bit, about 440. And I need to change the color, of course. I don't think I have a yellow somewhere, no. Okay, let's just grab a nice yellow then. Maybe a little bit more orangey. There. Well, like I said, the lighting texture will be quite different compared to the one that's being used by Kingdom Hearts because they have a single line going. I have multiple lines and I don't feel like rendering out a new texture. So I do regret not having a flipbook thing, but yeah. Oh well. Yeah, the flipbook make the plane a cross plane, but so UV movies, expand all, frame rate should be 60. And Reddick asks, are those flipbook hand-drawn lighting bits? Now actually I used 3ds Max for some simple lines and then added noise texture and a few of them, combined them, merged them. It's like an electric fluid flow or more like an impact on the final result. Well, this is the final result, so let's see. It actually needs to spawn a few. I'm gonna probably kill that for now. Thank you for the follow, Armin Windsor. Really appreciate it. Rotation. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. There. Okay, initial size I'm gonna change a bit as well. 0.5, 0.51, and 111. There. It's not perfect, but for now it's fine. Rotation rate, I'm gonna add a little bit to it. Not that much, just a little bit to make it a bit more lively. About minus 0.2 max and 0.2 max there. Each location this needs to be a little bit higher. And I might go back to the mesh in a bit, change it a little. Okay, I'm gonna add a slight delay. I need to find out how much. It's 34. Okay, 34, that's 2, 13, 18, okay. Not quite out, I need a delay of about 0.18. I need a duplicate of this. Start lightning. And I need only one in this case. And no delay. One loop and size by life. Point 9. That delay for some reason way too big. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go back to the drawing board for the lightning itself in a bit, but okay, now we have that part. I do know that I need to change something in the other meshes as well, so I'm going to do that first. And I can let's do one each time. Okay, that's going to be quite a problem. Jeebus. I need you and you separately for now. You I can already apply the proper scale, but you two might be a problem. So I need to snap, I need the vertices. I need to fit them, and then I need to try and lower this by 50%, I think. There, and then move to the bottom. I hope this works. That's all. Now the other one. It should be a bit simpler. Scale. Okay, let's export them. Okay. Save everything in case of crashes. Re-import them real quick. Okay, let's hope it works. This is the regular lightning. There. I can probably just duplicate this one for now and get the other mesh in. I hope it works. It does, thank God. I need to set the initial location though. Let me move this light bing for some reason. Oh, huh? That's odd. What did I do wrong? Oh, I already have initial location going there. Initial size should be about 1.1. Oops, 1.1. There. Okay, in color over light, I want to change the alpha. But halfway in, the alpha should be totally visible, and then there. I want to spawn a few less. Which also makes me remind that I need to change the okay. You should die. I did a boo-boo somewhere. Okay, and your lifetime should be way different as well. 0.2 to 0.4 maybe. Okay, let's say, I'm not sure if that actually works. No, that wouldn't work. Let's see, I need another one of these and get the other mesh going. Okay. I do think that the color is almost right, but it needs a little bit of a fine tweak. I really want to go back to the change that lightning, but I don't have the time for that. Particle emitter, GPU type data. Generic, by the way, generic dots. Tell me what blueprint you need. Well, I need a blueprint that basically, if you see this as one emitter, the sphere and the lightning, then I need a blueprint that basically gets all these spheres going. That's all. I'm using 4.11 as usual, the most annoying version, but okay, that thing I should remember. Let me just there. Yeah, I know it's easy. At least for you it is. Okay, let's say 4, 12, 25, that's fine. Location is sphere. And the distribution flow constant between 30 and 55, which is about the same size as the sphere. The required node should be velocity. In the sphere, I don't need the surface only, though it might help. Let's double check. Set the velocity to a uniform of minus 20 to 40. For now, I'm going to change that a bit later. Acceleration, I'm going to add a drag between 0.75 and 2. Then I'm going to add a size by speed. There. Size by life. Like this. At the beginning, it's invisible, pardon me. Almost immediately it's going to change to about this size, I think. About a third into its life it should have a regular size again, and at the end of its life it should fade out. There, the lifetime should be way shorter, 0.2 to 0.4 maybe. And it should orbit. It always gives annoying things. How do you slow down the sparks when it ends? It looked amazing, but about. Oh, you just increase the drag over time. That works often. Just go to float constant curve and at the end increase the drag. That works. I need to change something in the sphere to about minus 5 and 10 maybe. Regular 5. I'm not sure about that. Let's do it like this. Okay. 5 and 20. And same here. Not really happy with how much the speed changes the size, about 2 maybe. In this case I might actually not even want it. Okay, I need to go back to the sphere and it needs to be way more from the core, so let's try something like this and kill the surface only. That kind of looks okay-ish. It's not perfect, but it's just for some additional sparks. I'm not sure about the orbit either. Kill that. Kill the size by speed, perhaps. Not sure. Okay, increase the lifetime a little bit. 4.6. And let's get a vector field going. I have so many that I don't know exactly sure which one I want to take, but let's go with one of the Jenga effects because I know that's actually quite random. Bit big in size, but let's rotate before it reaches the end too. Let's check. It's going really fast, so I think you don't have to worry about that. It's just moving faster towards the end, so it's ramping up. It already has initial rotation rate, I think. So shit, that is going fast. Where was I? Oh yeah, vector field. I think this U1 can be a bit smaller like this. Let's increase this to about 100 there. And maybe 150 there. Density 100 and tightness 12.1. Let's see how much I need to increase the intensity to some real cool stuff. I might need another vector field. Okay, noise, where are you? 5. Let's spawn a lot more, 20 to 100 maybe. For now, so I can actually see what's going on. And core gases, oh man, there's some pretty particle effects. Thank you. I'm just recreating something I'm looking at. It's not perfect, but with the time I'm giving myself, it should be fine. Let's go back to 30. There. Okay, I'm gonna cut orb GPU particles. I might actually need to call it quits for in a few hours and get something to eat because it's already almost 6:30. We'll see. Make sure that it's local space, and actually you shouldn't be local space, but you should be killed on. And you should probably be local space because you are gonna go downwards. And kill this for a second and make sure that you are the only one going off. Okay, let's get a cylinder going. Location cylinder. Distribution between 5 and 20 maybe. And how long should the cylinder be? Doesn't matter because negative Z and positive Z are gonna be killed. Freaking. Okay, velocity a little bit. But it's mostly gonna be initial velocity. And move it downwards, like minus 980. And for you, about 560 there. Let's add a little bit of variation to it. There. Vector field stuff can go and come in a little bit. There, where's the cylinder? It needs to be way tighter. Okay, apparently I do need the Z, positive Z and negative Z. Okay, that's a bit odd. Let's kill the initial location if there's one. Yes. And move this one up about 200, I think. Yeah. Okay, so it can actually be less tight. Let's do 5 and 12. There. And that's just for some little additional sparkies. I'm going to change the size a little bit. 3 and to 6. Just need to be a tiny little bit. Gonna change the vector field location a bit as well, because these sparks are a bit lower. Oh, not that location thing. It should be here. 200. There. Let's add a vector field rotation. Great. About 0.2 here. Let's duplicate it there. Let's lower than minus 300 maybe. There. I'm gonna lower the spawn rate as well. Thanks, Mauro. Yeah, I do think that that sphere part is the better looking thing. I really wish I had the time to render out a new lightning thing. Okay. Then I'm gonna get this because I only need one particle for this. I'm gonna make sure it's lower all the way here, so it's actually underneath everything. At least it should. I could probably get a masked version. Do I have a basic dots mask? Basic. No. Okay. Where are you? And I'm gonna make a mask version of this. Duplicate basic dots mask. Opacity mask, kill, masked. Can probably kill the hardness now. Yeah. It's so warm. One loop, lifetime should be infinite. And why are you not spawning? What did I do wrong? Spawn, one. Oh, color over life probably. There. I think the size needs to be a little bit bigger than this. Oh. And it has a massive glow, so let's just go over the top of the glow. 2499, maybe even higher. 100, 2020. There. Let's add another one to it, which actually uses the regular dot. I'm gonna get a little bit bigger. There. Now I need a few more of these. Mask. Dot. And call this trans dot top because I need another one. Cheapest. I need one at the bottom. There. The first one doesn't need this high of a scale, so I'm gonna lower that quite a bit. And it doesn't have a depth fade, and it should. Not sure why it doesn't. 50 for now is fine. Okay, now the scale can be a bit higher. 2, 4, 12, there. Dot to the bottom. And I need to duplicate it one more time. Make it a type data mesh. Generic plane. Initial size, let's do 1 for now so I can actually see what's going on. Initial location should be 1. Maybe some size and color over lifetime on the bottom mark. Yeah, that might be a thing, but if not, it's something for later. This local space, skill incomplete. I keep forgetting to nail that all the things. Okay. And I should spawn quite a bit of these. Now in 4.11 this isn't a thing yet, but in later versions mesh particles are actually called into one draw call. So I'm gonna do some overkill stuff for this. Okay, Shell sent me the blueprint. I'm gonna check that out in a second. Need size by life. Thank you, Cell, by the way. You are so awesome. It's incomprehensible. About 0.25, it should be regular size, and at the end of life, it should fade out again. It should spawn quite a bit, actually. You shouldn't look. I think that will work. Let me just double check with motion. Okay, I need a few more spawns. Let's just double this. There we go, and set the initial size by about 0.2. There. Scale can be a bit higher as well, but I can do that later, of course. For now, let's go for about 40, 20 or so. I need the speed curve and effects lighting effect. Okay. Let's put it back to local space and there. And I'm gonna copy and paste some things in my content browser. Let's see. New blueprint. Kingdom Hearts. Now, I'm not going to show you the blueprint stuff, of course, because I suck at it. Oh. Show in Explorer. There. Was actually for too small. Yeah, don't worry, Maru. That's still a thing I haven't done yet. I might not do it until the next stream. I'm gonna drag and drop this here. Thank you, Celeste, for creating these. You are awesome. Okay, there you go. In center particle, I need to create this. Particle systems, lightning arcs. Do anything else? Something about the curve? Curve variable. Oh man, you're talking Dutch, and my brain is in English at the moment. Okay, let's see. Things I hate. Let's go quickly. Ah, that way. Okay, give me a few seconds, so if not, you can come on stream. Max circle size, max rotation end, over time, number of lightning, 12. It's getting somewhere. And the curve. All of a sudden, a lot of my menus just died. What the hell? Never opened the curve before, and things are behaving weirdly. There. Variable properties. Max circle size 500. Edit rotation at end. Am I missing something? I think you might want to come on the stream, so, and help me out with this, because you have the curve nodig. Yeah, I have the curve here, but what do I need to do with it? I've never used a curve like that. Get your butt on stream then. Okay, give me a few seconds, people. I need some blueprint guidance. You might hear another woman's voice all of a sudden. Another woman's voice. My voice is not a lady thing, but hey, Sel. Let me turn your voice on. There. I think
Hi.
people can hear you now.
Probably. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, in blueprints.
1 second. Yes, in blueprints.
So, you have this curve valuing on the left side.
Curve value thing. The freaking restream thing is over the top. 1 second. Yeah.
So click it.
Which one?
The curve.
The curve. There are 3 curves.
No. Wait, that's the wrong blueprint.
The hell?
What the hell are you
Oh,
looking at?
I'm looking at Skysphere all of a sudden. What the hell?
What the hell are you looking at?
I don't know. There, that might be a bit better. Curve. There we go.
Okay, and on the right side, you need to set it to speed curve.
The speed curve.
Yeah.
What? Ah, curve, speed curve. That way. Ah. Would it work now?
It should be, yeah.
It does, minus the center one.
Well, yeah, you need to set the center one to something else. Does it also need to rotate?
No, there shouldn't be a center one.
Oh. What about the, like the radius thing? Like,
That should
what
be
you made?
fine. Let me make it a bit smaller. Yeah, that looks fine. Though it's not moving or doing anything. So that might be me previewing, or...
No, should work. What did you do?
I didn't do anything besides changing the center particle to a particle.
You broke it. Okay. You set it to the correct curve, right? Speed curve.
Yeah.
Just hide the center one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm seeing you in delay, so it's not useful.
Okay.
No, they should expand. Hang on. You're seeing my screen, right?
Yeah, I do.
Obviously, it doesn't work because I don't have effects.
Get flow value for each loop effects list non-lights.
Why are you not? Yeah, it's working. I don't know what you did.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't think overtime 1 works properly, so substitute 2 or so.
Okay.
Maybe it's too fast for you to see.
Added rotation to the end. So why is it stopping with rotation? Can you tell me?
Oh, it should continue rotating?
Yeah, so that I can fade it out.
Oh, okay. In that case, give me a minute.
Sure thing. There's a giant bed bug on my wall. 1 second. Hello, little one. Okay. Let me see what I can do in the meantime.
It's been very long since I've been on stream.
Yeah, well, that's because you have so much NDA stuff.
Stamina, yeah.
Oh, let me open Restream as well. New messages, add a rotator component. Huh. Textures. Where are my particle systems? Okay, let's double check the required nodes. You should be local space and kiln complete. And it goes for most of them. Besides this one. Sphere should be fine, fine. Now it's gonna take a lot of tweaking once I'm done with all the other stuff, but let's see. Okay, that floor mesh needs to be different. Spawn. So for some reason my restream isn't freaking bidding. No, don't worry. Celeste is in the meantime is fixing the blueprint. So.
Not fixing it.
Well, okay, improving upon what my request is.
Okay.
Let's just go over the top and make sure that it works. Change the initial size to 0.5, 0.6. That way there's some variation going on there. I'm going to do something different here as well. Lifetime, actually. 0.2, 0.4. Initial size is going to be about 26, 26, and 38. And the same we're going to do with this one, but slightly bigger. So I'm not sure why I copied that. And the size by life. Will this one work? No. Should. I think it will. There. And required newest first. Oldest first. Actually, I can basically kill this part. But it's fine for now.
Wow.
Hmm. Cool, ribbon particle. Oh, at the bottom. That's actually not even a ribbon. It's just a mesh thing going. It could have been a ribbon, though, yeah. Let's see. Let's get those GPU orb thingies here. Shouldn't the center particle be the one you created first, the circle one? Yeah, but I'm gonna add that later in the blueprint. W orb 4 particle. Actually, GPU 4 should be the name. Initial location should die. There. And it should be a bit more aggressive. First of all, I'm gonna also add a collision to it. And the drag should be activated, and then constant acceleration after the drag. The minus 980 there. And to improve upon that, I'm gonna add 20 to 40 to this, maybe 30 there. And this vector field should be lower, of course, 100 there. Maybe weaken it a bit. And lower the spawn rate just a little.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
That's not Discord. There we go. You're gonna have to reset the curve, so.
Okay. Maybe a bit overkill on the flashy things at the bottom, so let me lower that first before I download. There. Okay, Discord, where's my Discord? There. Re-download them. Okay. Save all the things. Well, for that thing, blueprints, kingdom thing, open in Explorer. There. And there should be a thing here now. Oh god, stupid download thing. Let's just get this one here and go to downloads and kill the other speed curve and things because it has that stupid one behind it. There. Oh, that's US set, of course. I cannot copy paste it like that. Replace. Because it's used by another process. Oh, Unreal, why? That probably won't work. Cancel.
No, you're gonna have to. You have to close the engine and restart.
Stupid engine.
Or I can also tell you how to do it.
Would take too long. Sadly. I was playing around this morning in the particle and material effects, and yeah, Simon and a few others really did a really good job at that. They are beasts. Curve, speed curve. Let's see.
You need to set the template though. Not sure if you did that. Oh, you did.
I should have. The number of lights should be on though.
Oh god. I have to resend you.
Hmm?
I have to. Okay.
What did you do?
Okay, just look at my screen, okay? It's really easy.
Okay, 1 second. Let me open the blueprint. Yeah.
So where you see this, add static mesh component.
Wait, where's your for loop thing? For each loop?
The bottom.
What? Oh, there. Yeah.
Delete it and type add particle system component.
Yeah.
Then just connect that to set template and the add one.
Like this?
Well, you have delay, so I don't know.
No, it should be fine. Oh, cannot error because target. Oh yeah, of course, the return value.
Yeah, you need to connect that, and also to the add. There's also a pin.
What?
The add behind set
Ah, okay,
template
yeah.
has.
Wow, it's in super slow motion.
You need to change the overtime.
Yeah, over time should be about 2 seconds, I think, max. Actually wonder how long it actually is. Let me double check. It's actually a second, exactly. Holy hell, that's fast. How can I, the edit rotation at end, is that the speed?
No, that's how much rotation is added by the time one is there. So
Okay. Obviously I still need to kill the particles, but... Okay, one last thing, and then I need to grab some food first before I continue on this endeavor. But Cell, you are so awesome. Thank you for doing this.
no problem.
I'm gonna kill this thing. Delete there. Play. Is there a way to I need to change the curve for that, of course. That the expanding part, right?
Yeah, you just change the curve. But make sure that it stays at 1. The first one.
Hmm.
Yeah, there. I'm in delay. It's so weird.
Okay. The hell?
The wire you see behind it, that's actually the continued rotation. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to make sure that that's like aligned with the angle of where it ends, that one.
I want the initial begin to stay together a bit longer before it expands to the final sphere size, circle size.
Yeah, then you need to make that middle one that you're moving just really close.
To which side? Close to the left, to the right?
Oh my god, Yoeri.
Well, you said really close, but you didn't say to which side.
Sorry. To the right side. Normally. Why? Yeah. So No, to the right side. That's the left side. Yeah. It's really close.
I don't like curves at all.
Well, IB1, I'm not sure how I pronounce that, but this is my day job, so yeah, I have to be fast.
You should be fast. Well, and yeah, Cell does a great
If it
job at
doesn't work for
blueprints.
you, I'm gonna send you the speed curve again.
Well, the thing is, it's going outwards so freaking fast.
No, it's not for me.
Show me on your screen. Keep in mind that the whole effect should only last a second. So it should only be at like in the last millisecond it should have the full circle. Celeste is doing the blueprints. Panda Studios.
Hey, in case you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. What the fuck? That's weird. Okay,
Everything is slow on my computer at the moment. There we go. And that's the link for Celeste's work stuff.
Oh, thank you.
So what? Yeah.
No, there's something wrong. Hang on. More time. 01. Now you.
I really need to go for now. I mean, I'm gonna stream later today as well, but I really need to start dinner because I kind of promised my neighbors an hour ago that I should.
Okay.
Over 10 minutes we have nachos, and that was 10 minutes ago. Okay, kom maar aan. No. Okay, yeah, people, I need to go for now. I'll be back in about an hour, maybe 2 hours, depending on how much food I can fit in my stomach. Cell, thank you so much for the help, and I might need a little bit more help later tonight, but I'll definitely repay the favor.
Oh, I know why it's not working.
So, people, thanks for watching. There's quite a few people watching. Thank you for asking the questions, and I'll try to stream again tonight.
Right. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, Cell. Bye-bye, everyone. Where's my awkward Discord OBS closing moment?